Sanibonani, Nosipho. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an eyeshadow tutorial. So a whole 3 weeks ago when I posted the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation review, I had an eyeshadow look on in that video that I actually did film on that day, but I didn't like the footage and I also lost my intro. So we're actually filming it today, having a jab at it again. You guys really liked it and you requested it. So it was like an Arabian Nights kind of Jasmine-esque Disney princess kind of eyeshadow look, so we're going to try to do it again today. So if you'd like to see me recreate it, then do keep watching. You're welcome, and thank you to everybody that's new that subscribed to my channel. Welcome to the fam bam, and to all my OG subscribers, thank you so much guys for always supporting my channel. So until the next clip, I love you guys and God ever stay blessing you. And also ngiyabonga that you spend your data watching my videos, guys. Zimali is tight, but you guys still keep supporting me, so thank you so much. I love you guys. Mwah. Oh, mwah, like this, not like this. What the hell? Mwah. So to prep our eyes for eyeshadow, we're obviously going to start with concealer. And I received a new concealer last week. I'm sure you guys have been seeing these Fit Me concealers doing the rounds on the gram. A lot of beauty people got these concealers. So I'm going to be using that concealer, pretty much just throwing in like a little bit of a review into this video. So I'm just going to use that to conceal my eyelids so that we create a nice even base for our eyeshadow and that we make our pigments pop a lot more. So the shade that I'm using all over my lids is number 30, and it's the same shade that I'm going to use to highlight my face later. So this concealer is quite creamy, very easy to blend as well, but it's not insanely thick. So if you're using for, or rather looking for, a very thick heavy duty concealer, this is not it. It's actually quite sheer. It's just that it's very light so you can see it show up, but it is quite sheer. So now that I've laid down my concealer, I'm just going to use some powder to set it, and the powder that I'm going to be using is the Black Opal finishing powder, and this is in the shade medium that I also use to set my highlighted areas. For the base shade for our eyeshadow, we're going to be using this Beauty Treats Modern Matte Palette, and I'm going to go in with the orange shade, and that's what we're going to use all over the crease and pretty much just all over the eyelid. Let me put this down. So a way that I found that's really nice for you to place eyeshadow specifically in your crease is just to tilt your head backwards, and then you look into your mirror downwards and you basically just place the product right in there, and then that helps you be more specific with your placement, and then you just blend the edges around there. And I think the key to doing like these multi-layered looks is really that you just need to make sure that you blend each layer into each other really well, because if you don't blend your eyeshadows well, then it pretty much just looks like a very colorful mess. So each layer and each transition that you add, you just need to make sure that you blend out the edges very seamlessly. Then next we're going to take the brown and the red and we're going to mix them together, and we're going to concentrate those in the outer V area just to build up that outer V so we give our look a lot more dimension. So with this, I like to first place the product where I want to put it specifically, and then you blend out so that you build the color intensity very well, because if you just try to blend from the get-go, you're just going to get the product everywhere and it's going to be hard to focus it in one specific area. So because I am going to add like colored eyeshadows towards the bottom of the eyelid, I'm going to create a bit of a halo with the brown and the red on the inner corner as well, and into the crease. We're going to go ahead and add the black eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using some shimmer shades as the eyeliner kind of vibe. So we're going to be using a black as the base shadow so that those darker colors pop. So the shadow that I'm going to be using is this one by Clarins. It's like one of these eyeshadow pot things. So this is the eyeshadow by Clarins, and what it looks like. So it comes in this pot like this, and then this is what the eyeshadow itself looks like. So this is what I'm going to be using to create the base for my shimmer shades. Then I'm just going to take this angled brush from Switch Beauty, and that's what I'm going to be using to place my product. So I'm literally just dabbing my brush into this product and picking up as much product as I can, and then we're going to place that onto the eyelid. You just move closer again. So also take your time with this as well, or whatever black eyeshadow you want to use, or eyeliner pots you want to use, or gel eyeliner you want to use, because that helps you create a nice transition, because you still want to see the brown. So if you add too much product at once, again, you're basically just going to cover all of the transition shade that you added. Then we're just going to take that brush that we used to blend out, or rather apply our brown, and we're going to blend the edges of the shadow using the brown eyeshadow. Then for our shimmer shades, we're going to be going in with my BH Cosmetics palette, and it pretty much is just like a palette full of shimmers. So I'm not going to show you guys which colors I'm going to use, because like the palette is big and they're so far, but you'll just see it's like a emerald green, a light emerald green, and a darker shade of purple that I'm going to be using. So we're basically going to be placing these colors right on top of the black liner wing that we created, leaving some space so the black peeks through. So you guys will just watch it and understand what I'm trying to articulate. So I've taken some water and made a paste with the eyeshadow so that I make it more pigmented and much easier to work with. So I'm mixing in my purple with my turquoise in the center just to create a very nice gradient, and then you're gonna distribute the rest of the color towards the outer V of your eye. So once I'm done placing my shimmers, I'm going to take my angled brush and I'm just going to pick up some of the brown from the Beauty Treats palette, and I'm going to place it right above the shimmer shades to blend in the edges and to try cover up where I went over my transition. So ideally an eyeshadow look like this would be done using some pigments, but I don't have the color pigments that I'd want to use, so the shimmer eyeshadows work okay as well. Then for the lower lash line, I'm going to reach into my Beauty Treats palette and I'm going to take the emerald green and I'm going to smudge that along the lower lash line. So now that I'm done with applying my eyeshadow, I'm just going to go off camera and finish off the rest of my makeup, and then I'm going to come back and do the finishing touches on my makeup, add some mascara. I actually need to get some false lashes, guys. I need to get like a big stack of false lashes, and those pretty ones, like the mink ones and the fancy ones that everybody uses, so I can also like zhuzh up my looks a little bit and practice a bit more, because I do have like those Ileo 117s, but I always mess them up and then throw them away, so I need to get some bomb ass lashes. Okay, so let me just go off camera, finish off my makeup, and then I'll be back in a few. Okay, so I'm back and we're done with the rest of the makeup look. So now I'm just going to bring things full circle and do some highlighting. So I had already highlighted my face like in general, so now I just want to put more highlighter in my brow bone area. So that's gonna complete. Let me come closer again. So I had already added some highlight, but I wanted to show you guys specifically where I add the highlights. So I use a very tiny fine point brush and then add highlight right under the arch of the brow, or arc of the brow, however you feel you want to say it. And I'm using a gold shade because I feel like that goes with this whole theme of the look very nicely. And then I'm just blending it out more precisely with my finger so it doesn't look too harsh, and then it just catches the light really nicely. So when you turn your face and you do the whole beaming highlight vibe, it also catches that glow on your eyebrow. And then to my inner corner, I'm also gonna add the gold, because these shimmers, as you guys can see, with me having gone to do my makeup, the shimmer has faded a little bit. Not entirely, I mean you can still see the colors that I used on my lids, but the shimmer doesn't hold color, or rather hold on my face intensely, so I want to have that gleaming inner corner, so I'm going to use highlighter for that. I'm going to be using first some concealer because I want to use nude lipstick, so I want to create like a nice base. So using concealer creates a very, very, very nice base for nude lipsticks. Then I'm just going to line my lips with a standard brown pencil. So for lips today, I'm going to be using this MAC lipstick, and it's in the shade Huggable, and it's the it's Huggable Lip Color, sorry, that's the name of the lipstick, and then it's in the color Rich Maroon, not Rich Maroon. So I'm just going to apply that over my lips. I think I'm going to add a bit more concealer though. Woo! That was a bit much. Okay. And with that, I think we're done, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I did change the eye look just a tad bit. I changed the lower lash line. Instead of using black and the shimmer shades, I went in with an emerald green that I feel like complements the look a lot better than the colors that I used initially. And just in general, I like how the makeup look came together. I like the glow. I like the different shades, and because I used like a bronzy gold, and I think everything just came together very, very nicely. If you guys agree, do let me know down below. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Also, if you have any other suggestions of different looks that you want me to do hit me up on Instagram or in the comments down below. And also, if you do recreate my looks, please like tag me in your different pictures so I can screenshot them, because I want to add like your different recreations into my videos. So like at the end of my makeup videos, I'll just put like screenshots of you guys and give you guys a shout out if you do create my different looks. So I've run out of breath. I'm done, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Today's Sunday. Maybe I'll edit this today and be diligent and have it up today if I'm being extra. If not, I'll have it up on Monday. But I love you guys, and God ever stay blessing you. Mwah.